I think in life you can't be happy all the time. I think in life you have to go through pain. You have to go through struggle. Some days you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be in pain. You're gonna be going through some sort of shit. That's life. And I think this is controversial, but I don't think the idea of going through pain or suffering is honestly a bad thing. I think going through those things, can make you a better man. And it can go a long way towards, your progress as a person. And I think through hard times, you get to learn a lot of things and, gain a lot of knowledge. And pain and suffering can definitely improve you as a person. Yesterday, I went to spar for kickboxing, right? We went to this whole entirely different gym called FAA. And, they kind of do like kickboxing, Muay Thai, but they also do MMA as well, right? And we went there to spar. So we did both kickboxing and we did MMA. And I went against some guys, I had 16-ounce gloves and they had 8 ounces, okay? There was one guy I sparred in kickboxing. He was wearing 8 ounces. I was wearing 16-ounce gloves. I got fucked up. I got hit bad in the face. I was landing some good shots here and there too. But my man, he did the jab high, jab low. He was getting me. I was getting gassed out. I'm like, fuck. I was getting beaten up. And then, we were also doing MMA, and I went up against some guys, and I was doing fairly good. I'm personally, I'm not too experienced in MMA. I have wrestling background, but, I was able to control them. I wasn't able to submit anyone because I was using 16-ounce gloves. So, on MMA, they kind of use like 8 ounce, 16 ounces, and they have their fingers out. So, they're able to grab and all that. I wasn't able to because I don't have 8 ounces, 8-ounce gloves or whatever. So, yeah, and I went against some guy. We did these 2 8-minute rounds where we just straight up, did MMA. I was getting some good, hits on the guy. I was getting some good jabs. I was able to hit him with my left hook, and I was able to, to do a lot of low kicks. Low kicks are kind of like my thing, right? I'm pretty strong on my legs, obviously. But the guy had a lot of experience in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So when we get in a clinch, it was just game over for me. And, because of wrestling, I was able to fight him off for the most part. But I did actually get submitted twice each round. So, the first round I did get submitted once. And then the other round I did get submitted again. And, it's not fun. I got arm choked. So, I just remember being so gassed out and just so much in pain and all that. But we hugged it out. Everything was good. Everything was great. And even though I was kind of like humiliated, even though I kind of just, I felt kind of shitty about myself, at the same time, too, I felt great because, it's just such good experience. And I think the pain that I receive, can only make me stronger, can only make me endure more. And this applies to so many other things, too, like school. Some days in school, you're going to be struggling with your tests or whatever. But, I think it's normal. Like, I think in life, in order to, really develop discipline, you really need to endure certain things. You have to go through that pain, but that pain will give you experience. Maybe, there was a test that maybe you procrastinated a bit and, that you took the test and you got a bad grade, right? And you feel like shit, you obviously, the nights before you were studying your ass off, but, you kind of procrastinated it. So you kind of studied like the 3 days before the test, right? But what did you learn through that? Through that pain, you probably learned I should have procrastinated, or maybe I should have, instead of just looking at my notes, maybe I should have just used flashcards to study. Maybe that wasn't the best example, but I hope you can get my point. That, that there are things that we do that we don't feel good, doing. We feel sad. We feel, we feel the struggle, right? We feel the pain. But at the end of it, you get experience. And that's really just the whole point of life, man. There are some days where I go and I'm sad and I'm struggling and I feel pain in my heart. But, at the same time, though, what just keeps me going is that maybe I might not be happy, but I'm proud. I'm proud of, the things I have achieved, the things I've done in life. And, I want to just keep that momentum going. And that's what motivates me, man, to just keep going through. Like, I don't want to just throw away everything that I've worked for, for nothing. I want to just keep going. And I think people need to have that sort of mindset that, there's going to be certain days that, you feel like shit. That's just how it is. That's life. In life, you can't be happy all the time. I think we're just always so obsessed now with just finding that dopamine, to feel good. We want to feel good. We want to feel great. We want to feel happy. But that's just not a life of authenticity. In life, you're meant to struggle, but you're meant to struggle for the greater reward ahead. We're always just so obsessed with finding, to be happy, to, feel good, but it's just like in life, man, especially for us men, it's just not, the life that we're supposed to be living. There has to be pain in life. That's the only way, though, that you're going to succeed. That's the only way that you're going to get to the top. Okay? Sorry, there is a bug. I don't know. Just came out of nowhere, but yeah, guys, the whole point of this video was just, to tell you guys, it's just not possible to be happy all the time. You're always going to be going through shit, And I think, though, that, it's not bad if you want to just strive for happiness, if you want to strive to, feel content and, to strive to be successful. That's not it. It's just through that road, through that journey, you're going to go through some struggle. You're going to go through some pain. You're going to go through some sadness. You're going to go through some anger. You're going to go through all these sort of emotions, all these negative emotions. But at the end of the tunnel, you're going to be getting the greatest reward. Click this video right here for more of my content, and I will see you guys in the next video.